Friends and colleagues, what are you passionate about? Passionate.
The Passion Show on CFRU 93.3 FM Guelph, Ontario. With Wizard.
I'm a water wizard, Harry.
With
Hello world! You're listening to The Passion Show with Wizard on CFRU 93.3 FM. It's a do-it-together radio show all about passions and the people who have them. My name is Wizard.
And my name is Tara.
Tara in the house. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. How's it going, Tara?
I'm excited. I thought I'd be more nervous, but I'm excited.
No, it's actually chill, right?
Yeah, it's chill vibes.
Because this place is nice. This is a nice studio.
Super cozy. I like it.
It's like orange in here.
Facts. One of my favorite colors.
Really?
Orange.
One of?
One of.
What is your number one favorite color?
There's not number one. It's burnt orange, yellowy, and then also green.
All right, I see. They're all sort of in contention.
Yes.
Very nice. I'm an orange enjoyer.
Oh, yeah.
That's the orange hat that
hat.
didn't find its way in here today.
I'll draw it on, don't worry.
I've done that a couple of times. A handful of times I've been hatless. It's always sad.
That is sad.
But what can you do when you live in a shoe?
Just live in the shoe.
You can move to a boot.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. That's always a possibility.
Yeah, or a slipper.
Yeah, that's right.
Or a clog.
My friend Logan always says that. And
What do you do?
Sometimes I avoid saying Logan's name on this show.
Why?
And he's pointed that out to me. He recently has been listening. He's like, oh, I almost got a name drop. So here you go, buddy. Logan Michael Motorcycle. Logan.
Logan.
He always is saying, what can you do when you live in a shoe?
Yeah, I used to say that a lot. That one fell
Yeah.
off a bit. Yeah, now I took your all shall be revealed in the fullness of time.
Oh, yeah, mine.
Yeah.
My phrase. I invented all shall be revealed in the fullness of time.
I don't know if you invented it, but
No, I didn't.
I just copied it from you.
I was inspired in that phrase.
From where?
That one comes from, I guess I'm kind of giving the game away here, but whatever. All shall be revealed in the fullness of time is something that the director and founder of Camp Celtic Sports and Arts Camp up on the Bruce Peninsula used to always say Tim Lumpy Matheson.
Full government name.
Yeah, right? And he would go up there. He's a public figure.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
And he would go up there. There we go.
There we go.
And, I just jammed my mic with my shoulder. Maybe I'll try and edit that out. Wink. He would say that when kids would bug him about, like, Lampy, when's the tuck shop going to be open? He would say, all shall be revealed in the fullness of time, which is his fancy way of saying, be quiet. Shut your mouth. Who cares?
No, I actually love saying that to kids now.
It's great. I mean, it's a beautiful sentiment. It's like, I stand by it as a thing. I think it's good and fun and
it's true.
Legitimate to say.
It is true.
What do you have your own little phrases that you bring in from outside influences?
I can't think of one on the spot, but
Guitar,
I break out into song.
Oh yeah?
Always. Yeah.
Really? I'm not sure I've ever witnessed that.
Yeah, I break out into song and then the kids are like, wait.
What's the most recent song you've broke out into?
Probably from That's So Raven, the theme song.
How does the theme song go
into
again?
the future. Yeah, that type
I
of
don't
stuff.
remember the theme song of that show. I watched that show.
So, or like Kim Possible.
Oh, you and Chicho were doing that one last week.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. And they'll just look at me like, wait, what's wrong with this lady?
I was never much of a Kim Possible kid.
What?
But I really liked That's So Raven.
That's So Raven, Smart Guy, Kim Possible. No, I love them. Bring it back.
Bring it back. Those shows still exist.
I know.
You go on the internet and you can see them.
Actually, on TikTok, I've been rewatching That's So Raven. They've been putting full episodes
on TikTok?
On TikTok.
For real?
24 minutes of pure bliss.
Is it like in the up and down format?
No, literally it says stop scrolling, watch That's So Raven. So I just prop up my phone and bang.
You're crazy for that, Tara. Oh my God.
No, it's actually repairing
that's beautiful.
my attention span.
There you go. Yeah, no more of the 5-second videos.
Exactly.
Be like a kid. Commit to a whole TV show.
Whole TV show, but no commercials.
That's good. That's clutch.
Exactly.
I'm not a big Actually, you know what? Sometimes I dig the commercials because I just mute them when I'm watching with my family, when I'm at home with my parents.
Yeah.
Mute the commercials, gives you 2 minutes to catch up with the homies.
Oh, yeah. I'm a muter of commercials. Unless it's the old school ones. That's another thing I do. I break out into old school commercial songs.
Like what?
1-800-267-2001. Alarm Force. Why do I know that? Because my mom used to watch Judge Judy so much.
Alarm Force. I don't know that one.
Or Diamond and Diamond, or what is it? 967-1111.
You remember all these numbers. Holy smokes.
It's because of the theme song. People need to bring that back if they want you to remember.
There's one I'm trying to remember. It's like 877 Cash Now or something like that. It's like J.G. Wentworth.
Cash Now.
Oh,
J.G. Wentworth. 877 Cash Now.
Wait, not a sponsor.
We don't sponsor any of these.
Disavow. I disavow payday loan companies.
Facts. Do not.
Bad. Manipulative. Bad. But also catchy ad, though.
Right?
Called J.G. Wentworth. 877 Cash Now. I wonder if that company still exists.
I wonder.
It is impossible to say.
We'll search it up after.
Yeah, eventually. Anyway, I've got a couple questions, believe it or not. This is kind of an interview show.
Yeah, shoot.
But more of a discussion show.
Yeah.
But I will seed our conversation with this one question. Tara, how do we know each other, you and me?
We work together.
That's right.
Guelph Outdoor School.
Oh, not another Guelph Outdoor School episode.
Promo.
No, it's good. It's a source of incredible people.
Yes, facts.
So, yeah, we do work together there, don't we?
We do.
How did that
Every
come
day.
to pass? How did you get your job at Outdoor School anyway?
How did I find it?
Yeah, how'd you find it? Like, what was the process like? You're one of the few just like stone cold. Like, we'd never met you before. You just went in.
Yeah.
You shot your shot on the website, you know?
Yeah.
CV, cover letter, interview, and then boom, there you are, full time in the summer.
Here I am.
So how'd that transpire, Tara?
Well, honestly, I have to shout out my partner's cousin's mom, so like his aunt. She lives in Bermuda and she started a forest school, and she was just talking about how that experience has really changed her life. And she just
BOS, Bermuda Outdoor School.
Yeah, maybe not actually, but yeah, sure. And she was just selling it to me, and I was like, this is super cool. And I just finished my master's, so I was like searching up online where's outdoor schools in Ontario. And then Guelph Outdoor School is not too far. And I just went on the website, looked if you had any openings. There were none. So I just went into your like chat, ask a question box, and just sent 2 paragraphs of why I think that I would be a great fit for there. And then like literally like 3 months later, I got an email that went to my junk, but I always check my junk at least once a week.
That's wild.
I hate like I do not like having that notification on any of my apps.
Of course not.
So yeah, went through, saw it, and the rest was history. They invited me to an interview. I did the interview, prepped,
Talked to past and future guests Manny Ford and Chris Green.
Yes.
Shout outs.
Yeah, shout out to both of them. And then went to training. Met a bunch of people and was like, whoa, this is real.
Was I at training? Yeah,
no.
I think I was at training.
You were there for the last days, but not
you did the legit long new staff training.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, can I actually do this? I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Plus it was a heat wave when I was doing training.
God,
so I was actually like, wait, this is
Well, did you know that Hermosa Ian keeps it frosty cold?
Yeah, little did I know, because that's where I worked
lowland. Shows to the river.
Shout out to Hermosa.
Carrying that
Eden
nice,
river.
cool air in for us.
Thank goodness.
Those trees keep us locked up Frosty style.
No, for those hot days, I was so grateful for that. So, yeah. And then EE with Wizard every single day, cracking jokes. The first day I met you, you were like, we're going to be friends. And
Did I say that?
Okay. And
wow.
now,
Can't believe I saw the future like that.
Okay, that's a Raven. Raven Baxter. Okay.
Yo, I Raven Baxtered you.
Yeah, you did.
I had a vision.
You did.
But there is no ironic twist in that vision. I feel like all of her visions had Am I remembering this right?
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be like some crazy thing happening, and she'd be like, "No way, it's gonna play out like that."
Yeah.
But this time, it was just a normal vision.
Yeah. Oh, there are a couple where she was like, "Oh my gosh, I really want that to happen."
And then it doesn't happen quite like she wants
Yeah.
it. Oofa doofa.
But yours played out correctly.
Yeah, we are friends now.
Facts.
We worked together all summer, pretty much.
Facts.
Just like held it down, gave the kids a good time.
Good time.
And you're good at the job, for real.
Aw. Yay.
And I'm not just saying that because I've got you a captive audience in my studio. This is for real. This is from the heart.
Yes.
If you weren't good at the job, I would just keep it neutral.
Yeah.
It would be a no comment situation.
If anybody has no comments, this is what wizard means.
I got lots of comments for everyone. I've got many feelings.
Many feelings.
So I want to know about your master's degree. I feel like we talked about this like 2 months ago, but I forget.
Oh my goodness.
What's the deal with that?
Ugh, I
Go
feel
to college
so,
of knowledge?
so weird. Okay. I did.
Why do you feel weird?
I don't know.
Because I'm asking questions?
No.
We can. I can not ask questions. We can just yap about whatever.
No. It's just anytime masters, it's like, ooh, pretentious. No.
Yeah, you're so smart and clever and genius.
It was chill. Plus, it was actually so stressful. Like, 0 out of 10. Would not recommend the
Wouldn't
stress.
recommend doing a master's degree? All right, duly noted.
Only if you really love to do research. I did gain a lot of respect for people who do research, but I personally like more hands-on experiential knowledge. But I learned a lot, I will say that, and it changed me in many ways. But it was so unnecessarily hard because I just don't like mainstream education spaces anyways, which is so funny because we did study. So I did a master's of education with a specialization in social justice education, and we partly looked at alternative education, but we looked at it through a mainstream lens, like writing essays about it, doing hundreds of pages of readings and arguing our points and la. I was like, this is hypocrisy. Let me out.
That's so interesting. Because, I mean, of course, like, if you're doing a master's and you're at a college, it's going to be totally mainstream, the style.
I know.
But then you're writing about something so different.
I was hopeful.
It's like dancing about architecture, as they say.
No, literally, I would ask my professors, can we do something different? Maybe an arts-based submission. I was so over writing a million essays because mine was very heavy on the writing. But, I grew a lot from it, and I proved to myself that I can write. I can write in an academic way pretty well. I don't really like it, though. Yeah.
So hard.
I prefer to write in accessible language, in language that everyday people can access. Because why would I write just for some pompous people in the White Towers and whatnot? Ivory Towers, who is like probably 40 people who will read it, while I could have it out to the masses,
That's a big reason why I dropped out of university and went to college instead.
Yeah, I would always think about going to college instead because everyone's like, you like hands-on experiential, go to college. But my parents...
It's like college doesn't give you the piece of paper with an M on it. You got to get that master's.
Yeah, but still, every
And you're young, you can run it back.
Yeah.
And you don't even need to go to college when you're doing the actual job. Like, you're learning about exactly what you just described by working at outdoor school.
Facts. There's very little that my formal education could do to prepare me. There's certain things that you had to just be thrown into it and learning from amazing coworkers, storytelling, just seeing things in the moment. But yeah,
so many little lessons at the end of every day.
Facts. There's not a day that there isn't a lesson.
And the debriefs is just like, all right, what was that kind of day, bro?
Yeah, how did that feel? Yeah. So it's very heavy on experiential knowledge, which I really do appreciate. But I do think there's space for theory and that informing your work 100%, but I just don't think it should be done siloed,
No, exactly. Two sides of the coin.
Exactly. We need both.
Both sides of the coin, or else the coin wouldn't exist. A one-sided coin, that can't be. That's not real.
It's fake.
It's fake.
Fake. Something you use in a magic show.
Something you use in a magic show.
Yeah.
And it's not real.
Facts.
Made up. So you've had a good time outdoor school, eh?
I have had a good time at outdoor school. I didn't know what to really expect. And like I told you, I didn't, after training, I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. But hey, 3 months later.
3 months later, you're chilling, you're zooming. You've got a
can
weekly
do this.
shift. You've got a lot of fans in high up places.
No. And I just honestly feel like, even though like sometimes days can be long, I feel so much more refreshed after spending the day outside.
It's pretty amazing, eh?
It really is therapeutic.
Davey and I were talking about this, I think, or someone and I were talking about how sometimes at outdoor school, it's like the morning is the hardest part because you're looking down the barrel of a long day.
Yeah.
But then, like, after lunchtime, you're just like, I'm blissed out. I can only bliss out for days and days.
Yeah. And the river
you're in the
on
river.
warm days, 10 out of 10.
You're gonna have to get used to. You're gonna have to say bye-bye to river
know.
when the fall comes around.
I know.
You can still go in there in the fall, but it does get to a point. Most of the year, we're not really playing splish splash river fun.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But the river is always present. It's
and
always present.
I'm from an island with warm water, okay? I'm from Jamaica, so I'm not used to this freezing cold water here. So, I don't know. Once it gets 15 degrees,
Man.
I'm going to have to say,
It's gonna
no
be
mas.
different. It's going to be different. Man, what's Jamaica? I've never been to Jamaica.
It's amazing. The best island.
Oh, the best
honestly.
island. Intriguing.
Facts. I mean, listen, I'm
this is a
not
biased
about
perspective here.
hierarchies. But two things can exist at the same time.
It's
you know,
true.
all islands are amazing, but also Jamaica's the best island.
Why is Jamaica the best?
Creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Our resistance history, just the land, the forest, the fauna, everything, the flora,
Oh, forest and fauna, nice.
the mountains, Blue Mountain in Jamaica.
I didn't realize there was mountains in Jamaica. I know very little about the geography or ecology of
you should
Jamaica.
look it up. It's
all right, bet.
our rivers, the beaches, that's definitely obviously known. Just our rich history of resistance and storytelling. And, you know, obviously negative on colonialism and transatlantic slave trade. Definitely no, because that's the reason my ancestors are there. But shout out to indigenous Taino people who were first living there, and still some ancestors or some people who descend from them are still living there. And yeah, that is just a really, really rich history of, even though people tried to stamp us out, they couldn't succeed.
No. Your ancestors are like, no.
Actually, no. Yeah.
Actually, we're going to not do that. We're just going to stay put.
Yeah.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, and they're definitely faced so much systemic violence because of that to this day, and still do.
The powers that be to hold grudges.
Facts to this day. Don't make me name drop them. But yeah, I love being Jamaican. I would love to learn about where I descend from in Africa. That's not something that I do know, but I would love to know that as well.
That seems like a real journey. That'd be a real line to follow.
Yeah, it definitely would be. But yeah, that island, small island, but rich history, beautiful people from all walks of life who either were brought there, immigrated there, were from there from time immemorial. Just, yeah, I love Jamaica.
Man, that's beautiful. Well, there you go. I'm learning all about. I feel like this is one of the interesting episodes of the show where I'm on here with someone I don't know super well, and I get to learn about you, Tara. Isn't that? This is like the dream of the show. This is why I do this.
Facts. I love it.
You got any more cool little Tara facts?
Tara facts.
What else was on in Tara World?
Ask me something more direct.
Okay, yeah, actually, you're right. You called me out.
So broad.
You called me out on that.
There's so many cool things.
Cool little Tara facts. Okay, well, you know what? Screw it. It's time. You know, it's been 19 minutes. It's a little more than a third of the show has elapsed already.
Okay.
I may as well ask you the question, the big one, the main one. Perhaps will be the last official question that I ask you for the remainder of this hour.
Oh, no.
Everyone's been bugging me about this, Tara. They pull it on my sleeve like little kids and they say, Wizard. Are you going to ask it? Are you going to ask it? And I'm like, all right. Just wait. Just wait until it's time. Well, Tara, guess what?
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
So I ask you this seemingly simple question. Tara, what are you passionate about?
Well, as I've told you before, I'm passionate about a lot of things.
Okay.
But today I'm going to focus on the art of trying.
The art of trying.
Yeah. I'm
How
very
evocative. The art of trying. What do you mean by this? What is the art of trying? How do you practice that?
Well, one, I got the word try tattooed on me. That's how serious I am.
That's
and
right.
Committed to just trying and practicing that. For the last, I want to say, 5 years, 5-6 years.
Uh-huh.
And what is that all about? It's really
What is that all
literally
about?
So simple. It's like literally trying.
Okay.
Trying to do any and everything, meaning like not doing something because you know you're going to be good at it or because it's going to be perfect, like literally giving it your all, and that is good enough. So
Just because you gotta.
yeah,
You're a trier.
like literally trying to write a poem, write that. Doesn't have to be great. I did that, trying to apply to Golf Outdoor School, shooting
just
my
send
shot.
it.
Don't know what's going to happen. That's good enough.
And I'm sure you've applied to other jobs that you didn't get accepted to, but you
facts. Too many, too many, and just literally shooting my shot with a lot of things. But also, I grew up with a lot of different lived experiences, but one was perfectionism brought to me by capitalism and parental pressures.
Yeah.
So now trying, especially at things that I'm quote unquote not great at or like bad at, I'm like, okay, push, full send.
Would you describe yourself as a try-hard?
No. Maybe
What do you think is the
other people
difference?
might.
Well, what? It's funny. I have a complicated feeling about the idea of a try-hard.
Like I don't really use that word, but
Are you familiar with it? With the idea of someone being a try-hard?
I'm assuming if my brain is, catching what you're throwing, it's more so like overdoing it to show like, hey, I'm trying at this. Like, do you see this kind of thing? Is that what you mean by that?
It's such a like schoolyard thing. I grew up with that being like a big insult. It's like if someone is essentially, just like too into something.
Oh.
They're being a tryhard.
Well, then if someone's too in, well, there are things that some people may perceive as too into, but
And what
honestly,
are you too into?
learning about trees. I'm super into that.
Some of my enemies in grade 7 would be like, Tara, what a try-hard.
Whatever.
When you're like learning about trees. They're basically just jealous that you're cool.
Jealousy. Jealousy's an ugly color on you.
It is.
Whatever.
It is.
Yeah, learning about trees, because I've always been super interested in trees, but just for the vibe, not because I knew, like, this is the specific name and this is the environment. Like, I didn't know that. But now I'm learning a bit more.
You have that awesome little tree book?
Yes, I do.
How'd you get that?
Shout out to Cam.
Oh, Cam, past and future guests.
Yeah, shout out to
Mootsie, Cam Dickey.
Yeah, from Value Village.
Oh, yeah. They got awesome books at Value Village.
Yeah.
It's so cheap.
So, and shout out to,
Who are you? Oh, who's getting forgotten?
Come back to me later. Back to me later. Has left me. But I bought a tree book, and the name is leaving me right now.
Leaving
me.
you.
Yeah, it
like
was right
leaves.
there, and then it left my brain.
Like leaves.
Leafs.
Like
exactly.
it's leafing you. Like
Byron. Shout out to Byron.
Ooh, Byron. To forget the name of Byron.
No, it was
Someone
right there.
call it the most heinous act indeed.
I'm sorry, Byron. I'm sorry.
And Byron not
it was there,
only...
and then it left for a second. Listen, this is after a
No,
full
that's
day
okay.
of working.
No. I'm also crashing out big time, and I have to record another show after this. So,
Wow.
I have to. I say get to, but Byron is like a known entity in these halls. Byron has a CFRU show of his very own.
Oh, I heard.
Isn't that cool?
Shout out to Byron. Yeah.
Show us to Byron. Show us to Know the Land.
Oh.
Thursdays at 6 p.m.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but for me, I don't know, because I really held myself back when I was in school. I would only stick to things that I knew that I was good at. And I'm also a visual artist. And I would usually stick to mediums that I knew that I was good at, or stick to designs that I knew that
Afraid of poetry. Happy to just paint.
Yeah. I would just stick to what I knew. And that restriction kept getting bigger and bigger. And then I would just do very little. And then paired with therapy for the past few years.
Shout out to therapy.
Shout out to therapy and my therapist. Shout out to Renee.
Hey, yo.
That has, really pushed me to be like, you know what? I heard something on TikTok. This therapist or this lady was saying to kind of destigmatize failing, you should make an intention at the beginning of your day to fail at least 2 to 5 times and put that in your failure log. And then it kind of, you add it up by the end of the day. And although those individual failures might feel like they suck, but then you're like, at least I met my failure log. So I'm kind of doing things like that.
You hit your failure quota.
Yeah. Exactly.
What's your most recent failure?
My most recent
Or
failure.
just you got a failure this summer that sticks out, that feels important? A big fail, a big Tara L. Have you taken any L's recently?
There's so many. It would be maybe not speaking up in the moment. I'm ruminating about it after. I'm like, I should have said something. Or,
I have some major L. I have a very recent and raw L like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, where I'm just like, oh my God, I feel such a certain way about this thing.
Yeah.
That I've just heard.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to keep the peace, and I didn't speak my mind, and now I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah. Or
that's an L. That's a major L.
Yeah, maybe not communicating in a more reactive way rather than responsive. I didn't take a breath, especially I have my younger brother. Whew. That's always a trigger for me. Or people saying my name wrong and not correcting them.
I feel Kira.
It's such a... I'm at war with myself because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, but I also want you to know my name. Tara is the only right way. So
duly noted. I remember that was the very first thing one of the first things I asked you is, I was like, how do you say your name?
Thank you.
And then
I love that.
I got it confused in my head, and I just forgot 2 minutes later. So I was like, I just need to keep my ears really open and and let the universe bring it back to me.
Bring it back. I need to have a pin that also if you press it, you can hear how you pronounce my
Tara.
name. Yeah.
Tara.
Yeah.
Tar the substance.
Yeah. But it's when you look at my name, T-A-R, what is that?
Tar.
Exactly. Plus another A.
Plus another A. Tara.
Exactly.
I'm lucky. Right. I got wizard. Wizard's pretty, it's a proper noun.
Yeah. I mean, maybe somebody
it's not proper noun.
whose first language isn't English, they might call you Wizard or something else.
Friend of the show, Geet, has been calling me Wazard a lot recently. You probably don't know Geet.
No.
Oh my goodness. Geet is a celebrity in passion show world.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. She's just a legend. She's never been on the show, and she probably never will be. But she's brought up in every other episode.
Okay.
But yeah, she calls me Wazard, and I'm like, Wazard. Hey, Geet, maybe just enough? And she's like, hee. And I'm like, I can never be mad at you, Geet.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Wazard.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's all right.
Or even say I'll set out and it's I want to do 3, 4, or 5 things for the day and I don't do those. That's added to my failure log. But it's at least I tried.
At least you tried. Exactly. You went outside.
Exactly.
This has inspired in me my own little anecdote of my criteria for trying. And this comes to me from a friend of the show, Robert, who is a high school friend of mine. Same with Logan Michael Motorcycle. And he said something years ago that always stuck with me. He said, he can judge the success of his day by 3 criteria. He needs to do 3 things to have a good day. Those 3 things are, he needs to go outside, at least just a little. He needs to learn 1 new thing.
I like that.
And he needs to make someone else laugh at some point. So if he goes outside, learns something new, and makes someone laugh, then it's a success of a day. Even if he gets his heart broken or, breaks his leg or gets punched in the teeth.
I like that.
If he did those 3 things, success.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Another one.
I think about that a lot.
My partner's dad says this. He says, say you go for a drive, you're trying to go get pizza, and then the pizza shop is closed, and you're like, oh man, I wish I just called before, I stayed home, blah, blah, blah. He says, well, at least you went for a nice drive.
Exactly.
So when I go out and something doesn't go to plan, or like I had this huge plan for the day and all these activities and da-da-da, listen, at least I went for a nice walk today, at least I da-da-da-da. I kind of fill that in. So that one sticks with me too.
There you go. That's a nice at outdoor school. It's like, even if the day's brutal, like, at least you got some fresh air.
Facts.
And you got 8.5 hours, right?
No,
Boom.
literally. Even when I had like my week off and I had a couple days where I was like, oh, not feeling too great. And I realized, wait, I didn't even go outside.
That's the problem. Maybe you learned something new, maybe. Hopefully you made someone laugh.
Yeah.
But you got to get outside.
Gotta get outside. Gotta get outside.
Place. It's like Maddie was saying on her episode, which came out a few weeks ago as of this airing. You know, nature therapy is good.
No,
rewilding
literally. And
stuff.
Rewilding for real.
She's so on that, and I'm in it. It's true.
Yeah. Especially for me, because I've been on my own journey of rewilding. Like, I was definitely outside when I lived in Jamaica and as a kid, and obviously a different climate. But when I moved to Canada...
How long did you live in Jamaica? When did you move to Canada?
I lived in Jamaica until I was 4. Okay. And then I moved to Canada, but I would go back and forth to visit family.
Gotcha. So it's been like a present. Okay. Yeah. That's beautiful.
But... I was not a fan of winter. So Canada was very much like jarring to my body until I did, like fun things like winter sports and stuff outside. But literally... it's
a lot for a little 4-year-old.
I know.
Who's used to,
it was super jarring.
Sunny skies and sandy beaches.
Yeah. Even rainy season, I was like, okay, I could deal with that. Winter, I was like, wait a minute. Turn it off now, please.
Yeah, go back.
This is too much. But, looking at my ancestors who had very complex lives and then also had lives that were surrounding the outdoors and nature. And then that really got disrupted by transatlantic slave trade, colonialism, imperialism, all of those systems of violence until now. And looking at some of my family who are very disconnected from the outdoors. And that is, partly because of that history. It's also that feeling to kind of distance yourself from the outdoors because of that trauma of being forced to be outdoors to do unpaid labor, right? So now I'm trying to, in my own life and hopefully in some other people's lives and other young people's lives, support them in that transition to viewing the outdoors as a healing space and not from that place of trauma anymore.
That's such a messy idea that the outdoors has been used, like, weaponized.
Yeah. Very much.
It
still
just
is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. And, man, that's just, like, a cruelty I can't barely wrap my head around.
Yeah. And, like, it caused for a lot of racialized folks to internalize this belief that, if you have a job that is the furthest thing from the outdoors and you're, a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're inside of these...
That's safety.
Yeah, that's safety. And you can't blame them because obviously it's a manufactured, belief and a way to learn to survive. So, yeah, it's through reading. I read this one book, Unearthed, and reading... Unearthed. Okay. I can't remember the author's name right now, but... Yeah, reading that book and just joining my own community garden, things like that has been slowly, filling in the gaps of my own knowledge and just helping me to get a lot more comfortable being outside and wanting to share that with my friends and family and the tiny humans who are super, super knowledgeable. And they share so much with me and they always notice way more than I notice.
Isn't that funny? It's just they're close down to the ground.
Exactly.
And it's like, the younger you get them, it's like the less clouds they've got in their vision, right? Yeah. Or, I mean, they have like real clouds they can see. But, man, that's so important. That's why I love the work we do at Outdoor School.
I agree.
And it just needs, like, that accessibility component is so key.
100%.
Because everyone ought to have access to it. Not just have access, but, like, encouragement. That's why the programs we do that are like outreach programs where
Yeah.
we go to schools are really important to me.
Yeah.
Because even like there are mental, it's not just the price tag. It's like what kind of parents are sending their kids to us. And which isn't to like talk smack about parents who don't send their kids to us, but it's like people don't know and they don't have lived experience of the value of nature connection. And so it's up to us, I think the onus is on us to deliver it.
Yeah.
Get us in those public schools, you know?
Yeah,
Get us
like
out
the
there.
butterfly effect, right? The amount of people that you do impact, and they encourage other people in their lives to
Exactly.
get outside and maybe join a workshop or, you know, look at a caterpillar and try to observe and figure out what is that and la
So
la
even
la.
just go have a sit spot, you know?
sit
Just go
spot, you know?
Sit by the river.
Literally sit on the ground. I know the first day, Mondays, for some of the kids, just sitting on the ground. What?
Yeah,
On
right.
the ground?
It's so funny.
The ground, like the bare ground.
Like where dirt, like where
Like
creatures
dirt?
live.
So
You're a creature, kid.
which I get because, you know, especially for certain people who are socialized, especially people who are socialized as girls and women, that's definitely something that's pushed. It's like, no, that's dirty. I don't want to touch that. So getting them to get back into like, that's okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually
funny
like that.
seeing every like specific point on that gradient at outdoor school.
Yeah.
You can see like and all different kinds of like young girls
Yeah.
and just like kids of every type. It's like, where are you falling on your journey right
Yeah.
now of your association with dirtiness?
Yeah, because they definitely start off like, I'm not
Yeah,
going in that
right.
river. I'm not sitting on that log. I'm not sitting on that ground. And then the end of the week, every piece of clothing is covered in dirt and
Exactly.
rocks. There's
They
I don't
got
know
scrapes
what's
and bumps and
inside.
bruises. I'm like, yes.
They're diving inside of the bowl, all of that.
yeah.
Well, not diving, but
No,
you know,
no,
like
no,
going,
no.
just going in there and living life, living La Vida Loca. That's something I say a lot. Living La Vida Loca.
Oh, there you go. That's your little phrase.
Yeah, that is my phrase.
That's funny.
So-
Sometimes I tell parents, and maybe this is a little edgy of a thing that I say, but I say like, we're not trying to injure your kid, but like they can get hurt a little.
Yeah. As like
I don't want your kid to break your arm, but they better fall down.
They fall down and fall back. They're literally
If your kid is going to outdoor school not falling down at some point, they're doing it wrong.
yeah, they pop back up. I love the ones who
Exactly.
fall and they're like, I'm okay.
Oh yeah.
It's so
That's why
good.
one of my things I'm always telling people who are new to our operation is I really think, and you know, I've actually had some pushback on this, but this is my perspective.
Okay.
If you're walking around with little kids and they fall down, you're doing them a major disservice, I think, by asking them, "Are you okay?" Because by putting a question like that in their head, now they're thinking, I think, like, am I okay?
Yeah.
Like, I might not be okay.
Yeah.
Whereas if a kid falls down and you just give them a hand and you're like, there you go, you know, you're back on your feet.
Yeah.
And you don't even put it in their
Yeah,
tiny
make it a
little
big
world
deal.
that
Yeah.
falling down is something that's like the end of the world.
Yeah,
Just be like,
yeah.
oh yeah, you
Yeah.
tumbled. Yep. You maybe
That-
got a little scrape. I bet you that maybe stings a little, but look at
Yeah.
this, you're still walking.
Yeah, this experience working here has desensitized it so much for me because some of my friends have toddlers and they drop every 2 to 3 seconds. So now I react very minimally. It depends. If they obviously seriously get hurt, that's different. But yeah, I also saw on Gentle Parent TikTok, if a kid falls, don't even look at them. Just wait. Look in the other direction.
That's great.
And then because when they look at you and they see the concern, they start to cry. But if you don't look at them, even if they're about to cry, they're like, oh, I must be fine. Okay. And then they go back to running and you're like, okay, bless.
That's
Everything's
like,
fine.
I love that. I think that's a major value of outdoor mentorship is
Yeah.
that we, frankly, and man, I'm really divulging some trade secrets here. We don't
Sorry,
have the
Christine.
kind of emotional, exactly. We don't have the emotional connection with these kids that the parents do. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm their mentor. Like I'm interested in them learning. I have many reasons for that. But these kids aren't the fruit of my loin or whatever. To be a little gross about it, I didn't sire these offspring.
Sire these offspring.
Like, if they fall, I don't have the kind of like immediate like, oh my baby reaction, and I think that's fine for parents to have. But parents, I think, are well served to know that the other side of that coin is that kids ought to have people in their lives who are going to just be interested in teaching their kids grit, and who will be like, you know, oh, you fell down, kiddo, up as we go, like forwards and onwards, and that's what we can be, and I think that's part of why it's so important.
Because even sometimes kids will come and they're like the Band-Aid as the emotional support.
Oh yeah,
right?
the emotional support,
the week, like,
the load-bearing Band-Aid.
They're like, I need a Band-Aid. Like the Band-Aid will take away this pain. And for the first few times, you know, sometimes I'll give them that Band-Aid, hold on to
Yeah,
it.
they can have one.
But then they'll see some of the other kids where it's like, you know what? There's barely any blood. You'll be okay. And they'll be like, you know what? I'm okay. I don't need the Band-Aid. Hold the Band-Aid. So I like that.
I always tell kids the blood has to drip if they want a Band-Aid.
Oh my god.
There has to be movement. If it's just a visible blood, I'm like, she'll go back in.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
I need to see blood pooling.
Oh my gosh. Some of them are like, no, I need this Band-Aid right now.
I'm kind of playing it up, you know. If it's a 4-year-old, it's another story. Yeah. There are many shades of gray in this. If anyone's listening, they're concerned. And I've got good reviews, I swear.
You do. Well known. Wizard is known.
It's I think one of the important things that we do is the grit piece, especially with the tiny little kids. It's not like 4-year-olds are learning how to ID, you know, like separate grasses and forbs. They're getting broad strokes, but I think like the main value we have to those tiny little kids is just being like, hey, you know, you can carry your own backpack,
literally, and your own water bottle, your sweater, all of that. You can do it. You can pack your backpack up at the end of the day.
And that's what I meant. It ticks me off when people like really coddle our little tiniest outdoor schoolers. It's like the whole, like, I'd rather you coddle a 13-year-old who has some wherewithal and knows what is on in the world than a 4-year-old who needs to learn that they're not useless.
Yeah, no, exactly. We don't want to underestimate them.
Lesson. Like, no, little 4-year-old, you can do that zipper up.
Listen, I swear, 4 years old was one of the best years of my life. Oh, yeah. I swear, that was before
because you're just trying everything.
Yeah, I was trying everything. You,
live in the art of try. You don't know not trying.
I was living La Vida Loca, okay? Just before I got on that plane to Canada, I was going to my friends' birthday parties. I was hanging out with people. I was eating food. The hardest part of my day was waking up in the morning to go to preschool, okay? Like, that was peak life. I was
imagine
you
doing all these things with like no supervision. You're just like,
yeah, my parents were somewhere in the background. I was singing to people at the doctor's office. I'm like, do you want to hear me sing Butterfly by Michael Jackson? They're like, no. And I'm like, well, too bad. I'm standing up on this chair and singing. Bad. I had no fears, and I'm trying to get back and reconnect to that part. Like that, I look at that part of my life. Oh man. Peak.
That's great that you're like focused on that.
So I feel
love
like being 4-year-olds.
Being focused is like half the battle, you know?
Yeah.
Like just like putting out into the universe, like I want to try like a 4-year-old tries.
Literally, they're so funny.
Oh my God, aren't they?
That's the thing. I like the 4 to 6, 7-year-olds.
Me too.
I know for some people that's like a controversial one, but they're hilarious.
I'm so right there. For me, the whole like middle age is not my favorite. Like 7 to 12, basically. Give me teenagers. Love the teenagers. I got a Saturday program with them. And then give me those babies, man. Give me the babies. So funny.
And they really do have such like amazing perspectives and point out so many tiny details that you can't notice and teach me so many different things. And it's like, actually, why do we have to do this or put our shoes on left and right? You know, the right. You can still walk.
Yeah, kid.
It's fine.
Go
you know?
crazy.
You know what? It's okay.
Do your stuff, man.
And they're just trying. They're not thinking about anything. They live by just trying.
Exactly. Like experimentation.
Exactly.
That's how you figure out. That's how you learn.
I just learned from them. Like even things, for instance, slacklining. I never tried that before. And they're like, let me get on there.
Wait,
no fear.
Did you set up the Zach line today?
Not today, but I've seen the kids on it before. And
well, you know who you're working with this week.
I know.
past and future guest is Zach.
Zach. shout out to
Zach's got the Zach line.
I'm so excited. But
It's
like
great.
the first time I tried it, I was really nervous. I'm like, oh, I don't want to fall. And then these little goslings, big goslings, are falling every 2 seconds.
Yes, right?
So I'm like, you know what? Let me be like you.
That's such a tangible lesson, eh?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, there's kids falling down. Time for me to fall down.
Yeah, you have to learn to fall. I'm also into rollerblading and roller skating, and I'm trying to
Oh, that's
improve.
great.
And they're always saying you have to understand and accept you are going to fall.
You can eat it.
You're gonna fall.
That's
You're
why
gonna
they got
wipe
helmets
out.
and like knee pads and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Man, that's so fun. I would love to try roller skating again. I was into that when I was a kid.
let's do it.
I have a friend who, a past and future guest friend of the show, Tobermory. They are famously known to rollerblade around town.
Wow.
I'll show up and just feel like, got some rollerblades. And
My
everyone's
brother's
like,
a
"Whoa, you're
serious
epic."
rollerblader. Shout out to my brother Ryan.
Shout out to your brother Ryan for real.
Yeah, I want to get more into roller skating. I used to do
What's
that
the
at
difference?
Scooters.
What's the difference?
Rollerblading, it's the inline, so 4-1, you know, like
Whereas-
kind of how we go single
Yeah.
file. And
So is
then
roller skating the one where
two in
it's
the front,
boom,
two in the
boom,
back.
like a little car. Mm-hmm. What's the like tangible difference?
Well, I mean, in my opinion, you have to have a bit more balance for rollerblading, but people say rollerblading is a bit easier to get the hang of, which I kind of agree. Like you have,
Because I feel like with a roller blade, you can kind of stand at a bit of a V and have like that momentum. Whereas with the roller skate, maybe you have to be like flat on the ground. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just spitballing here. I rollerbladed when I was a kid. I never roller
I
skated.
rollerbladed and roller skated. Scooters. Have you ever heard of that? Scooters, the roller skating rollerblading rink.
Oh, like in Guelph?
Mississauga.
No. I don't know nothing about Mississauga.
Mississauga, yeah, Scooters. That was the place. People
Okay.
had their like 11th, 12th, 13th birthday there.
Classic. Were you
Rented
like a
out.
Mississauga kid?
Yeah, I grew up
Gotcha.
for my life when I was younger in Mississauga.
That's crazy.
Yes. Mississauga was the spot my parents moved to.
Wizard trivia. Do you know where I grew up?
Saskatchewan.
That's right. I grew up in Saskatchewan. We didn't
Yeah.
have scooters in Saskatchewan.
Oh, yeah. Well,
We had like, I don't know what
Wish
we
you
had.
did.
We didn't have much. There was a swimming pool. That was an epic place. That's where we had
swimming.
birthday parties.
oh, I used to be a lifeguard and a swimming instructor.
Hey, yo, for real?
Yeah,
NLS
actually.
certified?
Yeah, NLS certified.
Oh, there you
NLS
go.
exam was so stressful for me, and it's so funny because now my brother runs those exams. So.
That's. Cam is formerly NLS.
Oh,
certified.
really?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, okay. I got to talk about that tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
NLS.
I know a lot of people who had that because my former place of employment, Camp Celtic, had to hire like 1/3 of staff had to have NLS.
Oh, really?
So I would always ask them about it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
Honestly, it was so stressful for no reason. I mean, like, it's serious,
Yeah.
obviously, to be in charge of making sure people stay alive in the water, and water can be a hazard. But it's like, I don't even know how many laps you have to swim.
Yeah, they have
to
you do some
show-
like serious physical feats.
Yeah, it was way too like the book stuff I was fine with, and doing the scenarios of rescuing, getting the brick, swimming to the bottom,
Oh, yeah.
treading water with it. That's fine. Those laps, I don't remember how many there were. Oh my gosh, I thought I was having a heart attack. That was 0 out of 10
Man,
for
that
me.
sounds great. I should train. I should get NLS just for fun, for no reason.
Well, do you have bronze cross? All the other
No,
ones,
I
you
do
can't
not.
just go straight into NLS.
Oh, I can figure it out.
Okay, yeah. Actually, you got into volleyball or something.
It'll take some time. Maybe I'll just do volleyball and said, hey, it's all about the art of trying, right?
Yes.
I mean, maybe.
I have so many more things I'm like, they're loading up to try next.
I would love to be
love
a lap swimmer. It seems great.
Yeah.
Seems like good cardio.
It is good cardio.
Right.
That's why I
Nice
felt
on
like
the
I was having a
joints.
heart attack. It was giving me beep tests in the water. I hated the beep,
Beep.
test.
Oh my god, the beep test is evil.
That was trauma. I heard they outlawed it in
Good.
schools.
Good, as they should.
Yeah. It was terrible.
Speaking of the art of trying, we're getting close to the end here. Isn't that crazy? It feels like we
Yeah.
just started talking 10 seconds ago.
Literally.
Would you ever consider art of trying climbing?
Yes, I would. I've climbed before, but not in like a real climbing gym.
Oh, well, you should come to the Guelph Grotto then.
To the grotto,
Not
okay.
a sponsor. Not an ad.
Visitor pass me and I will come.
I'll
and do
visitor
it.
pass you. I got a visitor pass still.
Yeah, I will definitely
Tomorrow,
try it.
reach.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the last big climb for like the GOS people of the summer.
Oh, okay.
So everyone's going to be there. It's going to be lit.
Well, I do have therapy tomorrow, so
Ooh.
can y'all like go on Wednesday?
Yeah, maybe. Well, there might be another clam on Thursday. So.
Thursday. I'm babysitting Thursday.
All right, well, never mind. then, I guess. Wednesday. No
We
guarantees.
should do our staff party at the grotto.
I think I'm recording another show on Wednesday.
Oh.
Is that funny? I just record. All I do is record the show these days. I'm trying to make like a gigantic nest egg of episodes.
Well, that's pretty iconic, TBH.
Because I'm trying
Trying
to not have to always be stressed about having shows to air. So it's like if I just record 3 shows a week and air 1 show a week, then eventually I'll have 1 million shows to air, and they'll all be ancient.
Yeah.
Because your show is going live in like the end of September.
Woot, woot.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
In a
it is
full,
fun.
I'm pretty sure 1 full month. So there you go.
Well.
And that'll be a fun time. When that happens, you'll have to repost it on your Instagram or whatever.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
and tell all your friends.
I will. I'll share it. LOL.
They're listening to this right now and they're like, OMG.
Tara.
They're talking from the
what?
past. They're
Oh
like,
my
it is so September 22nd right now or whatever. Or not September. I think it's
September
September
25th?
19th that this is coming out.
Oh. Okay.
It's a Friday, actually. I think, I don't know. Who cares? The future.
The future. Raven Baxter.
Raven Baxter knows about that stuff.
Yeah.
That
Wizard
future.
Baxter.
Wizard
Name
Baxter right
unlocked.
here, yo. If I could be related to Raven Simone, that'd be crazy. I almost said Nina Simone. Different.
Nina Simone also.
I'd be happy to be related to Nina Simone. That sounds great. All the greats are Simones. Simone Biles, man. Show us all these Simones. Olympic legend, gymnast legend. You can do some crazy flips.
Yeah, things that literally made new. What is it? New world records.
Yeah, they're
new
like,
moves
how do
that
we
never
even rank this? I remember watching a video about her. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I can barely
what
do
an
a bridge
athlete.
anymore. Yeah.
Well, we gotta get you out to the grotto.
Yeah.
That'd be so
I'm
fun.
down. I'm down. I'm definitely not opposed to it at all.
Oh, there you go. It's a
Definitely
good
not.
vibe. It's fun. I recommend it to like everyone.
Okay. So is it just like, do I get a harness or?
No, we just boulder.
Oh yeah, boulder.
We
Okay,
just
okay.
go nyeh, 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 ah poof,
Oh.
and then again.
Wow.
Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh,
So it's
ah,
really gonna
poof.
teach me to fall.
Exactly. That's why I thought of it. That's why
Okay,
I thought of it.
okay,
It's like
okay.
great. People joke about how when you're into climbing, there's like you don't even know success. Success is like something that doesn't exist. Because even the climbs that you can do, you're not like thinking about them. You're thinking about the ones that you can't do. And eventually you can do those climbs, but at that point, now you're thinking about the new climbs that you can't do.
Well, now you gotta we have to stop, pause, and reflect.
Exactly. That's true. That's what you do when you go home.
Oh, okay.
But like that grind is the fun of it.
Okay.
The fact that you're always in trying mode.
Okay. All right. The grotto. See
All
you
right,
soon.
all right, the grotto. So we're at the point of the show, not quite where it's time to share gratitude.
Oh.
But you got so excited.
Yeah, I did.
We're at the part of the show where I ask you if you've got any like closing remarks. You know, this is your last, 2 or 3 minutes to like shout out what you need to shout out. So what are you thinking?
Shout out to Trying,
Show us to trying, yeah, for real.
and for a failure log, I'd highly recommend that.
Does that just look like going to the dollar store and getting a blank journal or whatever? and calling
Yeah,
it
you
your
could write
failure
it
log?
out like from.
Okay, so you can put it on your phone.
You could put it in your notes app or write it out. You know what? Don't let these phone companies know.
No,
what
Apple
you're
doesn't need
going
to know
Exactly,
about your failures.
exactly.
So those are yours and yours alone.
So they can send you specific marketing too.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, have that failure log, write it out. Hang out with some 4-year-olds and like just learn from them. Listen to them. Listen to those jokes.
Yeah, 4-year-olds got good jokes.
Literally go outside once a day. That really is life changing. And not just like go outside, like wait at the bus stop. Like, literally touch that tree.
Go
sit
find
in the
some,
grass.
find some green. Get dirty
Yeah.
a little.
Literally, when I finished school, I was like, I need to touch grass. I need to touch grass. And I feel like I manifested this.
I really do kind of like that the whole touch grass thing has become a meme for kids. I feel like that it hopefully has some positive influence.
Yeah.
Like some kids got to think like, man, I actually should touch grass. That sounds great. And
Except for the ones who have the allergies.
Except for the ones who are allergic to grass.
Yeah.
So in that case, they can touch trees.
Yeah, touch trees.
Or
touch
mulch
trees.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Touch river.
Touch river.
No one's allergic to river. I don't think anyone's allergic
River
to water.
time.
I think if you were allergic to water, that would just spell death, probably.
I feel like I've heard of people who have allergies to water and to the sun. Yeah, I saw this girl washing her hair video, and she's like, gets hives.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
That is so unfortunate.
Yeah, sorry to that girl.
Wow. If you have any of these special circumstances, then I'm sure that you know how to better deal with it than we do.
Yeah, please let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, smash that subscribe button. Actually, you know what? I always do forget about this, but I should tell people how they can follow this show.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this, you can go onto the World Wide Web and go to thepassionshow.ca. That is where you will find every episode of the show.
Ever
recorded. You'll find everywhere you can listen to it. You will find the socials and all that. And you should also, go to CFRU.ca. Support CFRU. We love CFRU. 93.3 FM, baby. We are now at the part of the show where it is tradition that we're going to have a little gratitude sharing. I'll go first, and then you can end the show. How does that sound?
Sounds fantastic.
All right. I am grateful for sharing, grateful for community. I'm grateful for trying. I'm grateful for my nice sandals that are so comfy. I am grateful for CFRU, grateful for all of the people in the world who love me. I love them right back. I am complete. What about you?
I love that. I am grateful for Wizard inviting me on to the show today. I am grateful for having a pretty chill day at work and getting to meet some cool, hilarious, tiny humans.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for my wide toe box shoes because my toes can spread out.
Wide toe box. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh, my gosh.
Literally
Your
wide
shoes
toe
have
box.
such a wide toe box.
Like 10 out of 10 would recommend.
I've never noticed
I'm grateful for Jamaica always, and I'm grateful for my ancestors, and all of the things that they have done to create space for me to be here in this moment in time. So yeah, I am complete.
That's beautiful. That conjures a beautiful image in my head. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for being on the show so much. It means a lot that
you for having me.
have trusted me and trusted the show, and it's always so great to have guests on here who I'm not like BFFLs who with, people that I haven't known for years. It's like, what a cool thing to get to know each other better on the radio.
I agree.
So thanks again, Tara. I've been Wizard.
I've been Tara.
And please remember that only love will stop the killing.
Only love will stop the killing.
Seul l'amour arrêtera le meurtre.
Only love.
Тільки кохання зупинить вбивство.
Only love.
Nur die Liebe wird das Töten beenden.
Only love will stop the killing.
Μόνο η αγάπη θα σταματήσει τον πόνο.
Only love. Only love.